Hello and welcome back to the Doctor Academy. In today's video, we're going to learn to identify various skin conditions that you might encounter during your journey of life. Now, skin issues are like bumps on the road to flawless skin. They will appear along the way, but you can always learn how to take care of them. This video is in continuation to the series that we've been having on how to develop an effective skincare regimen for yourself. In the previous video, we learned how to determine your skin type and how to conduct the skin type test. That is a basic thing that you need to do to start on your skincare journey, because if you learn to identify your skin type correctly, which will change as time and the environment changes, you will be able to make modifications to your skincare routine yourself. So without any further ado, let's begin. Now, the first and the most common skin condition that anyone and everyone will go through at some point of time in their life, whether you're a boy or a girl, is acne. Now, the underlying cause of acne cannot be attributed to just one particular thing, but to put it simply, it is the overproduction of oil which gets stuck in your pores and then mixes with the dead skin cells and clogs them up. But if I have to explain it in very simple terms, it is the overproduction of oil or sebum that gets stuck and clogged in your pores, that mixes with your dead skin cells along with the surface bacteria called P. acne acting upon it, and that leading to clogging up of the pores and breaking out into the small tiny bumps, which if then gets inflamed continues to different more severe forms of acne. So depending on the type of acne, you will have whiteheads or blackheads, pimples or even cysts and nodules. The next common skin condition or skin issue that I want to discuss are sensitivities. A sensitivity will usually appear as itching, burning, redness or tingling. Breakouts can also occur as a result of using certain products. Now, mild sensitivities can be taken care of at home by identifying what the trigger or the cause is and avoiding them. But if they become severe, or if you suffer from conditions like eczema or rosacea, then you need to identify the underlying cause and work with your dermatologist or an expert to treat the root cause. The next skin issue that I want you to learn to be aware of and learn to identify is hyperpigmentation. So hyperpigmentation is when certain areas of the skin appear darker than the rest of your skin. Now, there are many causes of hyperpigmentation, the most common ones being genetics, ultraviolet radiation and hormones. Dark spots, sunspots, acne, all of these are forms of hyperpigmentation or can result in the same. One thing that I want you to remember is that people of skin of color, that is those who belong to the skin type 4, 5, 6, that is those who have the wheatish complexion and skin tones that are darker, are more prone to hyperpigmentation than fair skin. That is why I always advise my friends and clients of skin of color that you have to be very careful before trying out a new product or before meddling with any existing skin condition, because the chances of leaving hyperpigmentation following any inflammatory cause is very high, and trying to get rid of that pigmentation is very difficult. Now let's come to a skin issue that I think is most often neglected or people aren't aware of, and that is dehydration. Now, dehydration is generally a tricky condition because I think people mistake it for dry skin. Now, it doesn't matter what type of skin type you have. Anyone can have dehydrated skin that occurs due to the lack of water in the various layers of the skin. So if your skin feels tight or wrinkles become more noticeable than usual, then there is a high chance that the only thing that your skin requires is good amount of hydration and water. In this case, using a facial oil or moisturizer is not going to be very effective. Focusing on products that help hydrate the skin and cleansing and hydrating your skin from within is going to be very beneficial. Just FYI, you can have dehydrated skin even if you have an oily skin type. Some very common culprits for having dehydrated skin include cold weather, excessive exfoliation, and hot summers. And the last skin issue that I want to bring to your notice and bring awareness about is aging. Now, aging is inevitable. No matter what kinds of anti-aging products or procedures you try to implement, we are going to age, and so is our skin. As we age, our skin will lose its elasticity, become thinner, and that can lead to the development of fine lines and wrinkles. You'll commonly start seeing them around the eyes, like I started developing them, around the mouth, forehead, neck. Now there are various ways that you can address this problem. I know the entire world has gone gaga over finding this anti-aging cure and this miracle of youth, but it ultimately comes down to how comfortable you are in your skin and how you accept the way you age. Remember, collagen and elastin are two proteins that keep our skin firm and plump, but their production slows down as we get older, and this makes it very easy for wrinkles to form. Alrighty, I hope you were able to get some clarity on what the basic skin issues are. Now, these were some of the very common skin conditions that almost everyone will encounter at some point in their life. There can be a lot many issues that you are already suffering from or might face in the future. What is important is to learn to identify them, learn to identify its root cause, and then learn to take care of it. Once you learn to identify your skin type and the various skin issues, it is time to prioritize, and that is what we are going to learn in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because that is the only way you and I can stay connected always, and you can be notified every time a new video gets released. Till then, continue to glow, thrive, and shine always. Take care. See you soon.